All right, boys and girls, looking at the whiteboard, please. I want to show you something new today that we've never done before. Okay? I am going to... Avery, could you hand me that bucket of markers, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, now, watch this. I'm going to show you a new way of looking at tens and ones. We've looked at tens and ones lots of different ways. We've looked at them with Unifix cubes when we run laps. We've looked at them with bundles of straws. We've looked at them with 10 frames. We've looked at them with the beads, the math rack, using the beads on the rack. And I want to show you this way. If I'm going to say that every time I make a 10, it looks like this. Okay, it's a rod, and in that are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 little squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And my 1 is going to be just one little square. Okay? So for now, it's kind of like a picture of a Unifix cube. Do you see that?
Yes.
Here's my 10 and here's my 1. Okay? If that is the way we're going to picture a 1 10 and 1 1, I wonder what a 32 would look like. Think about that for a minute. If this is what my 1 10 looks like, and this is what my 1 1 looks like, what would a 32 look like? And when you draw this 10, you don't have to draw all those little lines in it. Just draw it like one big tall rectangle. That'll be a 10. And my 1 is one little square. I want somebody to come up to the board and draw for me what 32 would look like. Raise your hand if you have in your brain a picture of what that will look like. I would like for Benja. You come up and show us what a 32 will look like. Don't interrupt his smart brain thinking. This boy's got it going on. You can just leave it like that. I can see those. I can see 3 bundles. Oh my goodness. You look like a pro. Can you stand over there by Avery?
Why did you have those?
And I want you to, not lay over there, I want you to be able to point up here. And I want you to explain to all the boys and girls on the carpet why you made your picture look like this to match this number. Ethan, look up here, please. Can you explain what you drew? It's absolutely perfect. I just want you to tell us, why did you put these here and those there? Could you tell them that so they could hear you? I heard you loud and clear, but you're very close to me, and Bailey and Natasha are way far away. They might not have heard you.
And Jocelyn.
And Jocelyn. Ethan, please come sit in your spot. All right, listen, he'll tell you now.
I told him he will sit in. I told him he will sit in.
You don't want to tell them?
Benja's spot.
You were absolutely right in what you told me. What were these, Benja?
3 bundles of 10.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
3 bundles of 10 and 2. Excellent job. High five on that one. That's a blue card for smart math brain thinking for you. All right, I'm going to put another number up here. And let me see if I have any other friends that can figure this one out.
Let's call it number my new toy. Do it. Don't know what.
All right? This time,
45.
I'm going to use my picnic stick.
So it'll be failed. Wait, don't do it. Put Benja's out. Who's
That
that?
was Benja. Avery! I already had Benja's turn. You're going to draw a 45. You need to get a picture in your brain of what it looks like in case Avery needs to get help from a friend.
I knew I was going to be nice.
Let's see what you can do. You're making a picture of 45. You can make those, go sideways on those so they don't get too big. All right, now explain to us what you drew.
4 bundles of 10 and 5.
Does that look like what your picture in your brain was?
Yes.
Excellent job, Avery. You may get a blue card for your excellent math brain thinking. I'm going to put a few more examples up here. Everybody may not get a turn right now to do this, but we will do this a little bit every day for a while. So you will have a turn to get your blue for doing this. The next one I'm going to put is and let's say when you make your little squares, they don't have to be real big. They can be very small. All right, a 67. And also, your 10s, when you make a 10, they don't need to be very big either. They're just kind of like a fat L. Okay, they're not really huge, big and fat. Benja, I keep picking your stick. Natasha!
I knew it.
67. Everybody get a picture in your brain of how you would make it or how you would help Natasha if she needs your help.
She's smart. She doesn't need help.
Maybe, maybe not. Let's see what she gives us.
She's been out of school.
Looks to me like her math brain was working the whole time.
I'm already on the tile. Because
This girl is making some locks on this board.
I made a name with my bracelet.
Now, could you explain to your friends what you've drawn? Come here. Turn around this way. Wait a minute. Somebody is not giving you their gift of listening. All that smart brain thinking, and they're going to miss out. Could you explain again what you drew?
6, 10s, and 7.
Is that what your picture in your brain was?
Yeah.
Excellent job. You get a blue card too. And I'm only going to do one more for now. And then there will be more another time. And this is going to be a big one.
Did I go second? 83.
And the person to show us the 83 will be Anthony.
Oh, the purple then.
Well, not if you don't do it right. Got to see what your math brain looks like. Your feet seem to be in the way. 83. Get a picture in your brain. Because if Anthony needs help from a friend, you might be the friend he picks.
What if you get a stick that has your name on it and you pull it out and then you would write it and you would get a blue card? That's right, Benja.
That's right, Benja. Look at Anthony. Is that marker giving you trouble? You need to switch? Try this one. Trade job. Ethan. I love Kimber too, but we can't lay our heads down in her lap when we're doing the calendar. Okay? Let's see, Anthony, it looks like you have 4 of those right now, and that one makes 5. How many are you trying to put?
He's trying to put 8.
You're trying to put 8. Okay. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
7, 8, 6, 7,
6. 7, 8. So he's got 8 of those big, tall rectangles.
What can we do? Can we just go what is a discussion?
Wow, Anthony. All right, now that was a lot of work. Can you tell your classmates what you've drawn up here on the whiteboard? Turn this way. Can you explain to them what you've drawn? Boys and girls, put your eyes up here, please.
8 10s and 3.
And what is 8 10s and 3 1s?
83.
83. And look up there on the whiteboard. You wrote an equation for 93. You see that equation you wrote when you did the calendar today? 93. Down here you've written 83. Can you make the equation for 83 right under your picture? Write the equation for 83 right under the picture you drew. Write an 83. He's not. He's just the one that's at the board right now.
He's going to get a poke.
83. And now he's going to write the equation. And his equation is going to match his picture.
Why do you have that?
He didn't. Now, stand over here and tell your classmates what you wrote. And that equation you just drew right there matches the picture that you drew. So I want you to take this red marker and make a big rectangle around both of them together. Okay? Look at that. Excellent job. And you know what? You had to work hard for it, but guess what gets to go in your pocket right now? A purple. Let's hear it for Anthony. We'll have other chances, okay? Watch this. Now, I'm going to take it even a step further. No, I'm not making bigger numbers. I'm going to change what the pictures look like. Watch this one. Watch this one. Okay, I'm going to make it with an orange marker because it's going to be different. This time, I'm going to pick a picture for my 10, Ethan, and then I'm going to pick a picture for my 1.
What?
Watch. Watch this. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Yes. My 10 is a sun. My 1 is a moon. So if that is my new symbol, a sun is my 10 and a moon is my 1, watch this.
What?
Think. Think. My 10s look like this. My 1s look like this. I have drawn a picture for you that has 3 suns and 5 moons. I need somebody with an extra super duper smart math brain to write the number right there that will go with this picture right here.
You don't say me.
The person that's going to do that, and if you don't want to try, when I pick your stick, you don't have to, is, that person's already had a turn, I'm sorry.
What is that? What was it?
Austin.
Yes. Oh. Well, who was it? I know. Pepperson.
I just wanted somebody
I
different.
knew it was gonna be me. I know. Where is?
All right, Austin's trying to figure out if my 10s are a sun and my 1 is a moon, what does 3 suns and 5 moons mean? And Austin, what number have you written there?
35.
Austin wrote this number. Look, Ethan.
No, 5 doesn't look.
He wrote 35. He could have written the 5 a little better, but 35. Raise your hand if you agree that 3 suns and 5 moons equals 35. Raise your hand if you think Austin's right. I think Austin's right. Austin, that is a blue card for you. Let's hear it for this smart math brain thinking class. Way to rock and roll. You just rocked my world all the way from the sun to the moon and back.
Not just your world, all of our world.
We rocked everybody's world. We rocked the entire solar system.
I knew because I did not know that mean I counted the 5.
You knew that what was 3? All right, stop clapping. I want to hear his thinking. Stop.
I already know that was a 3 because 1, 2, 3, and then I counted the 5.
So if this is 110, this is 10, 20,
30,
31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. Look at that. We just made new symbols for our own math. I might try to do this a little bit every day and make tricky symbols for you and see if your math brain can hang with me.
I knew that.
You knew that? Who knew that? Look at you. You need to kiss your brain right now. Now reach around, pat yourself on the back, and give yourself a hug and say, good job, me.